Over-the-shoulder camera, HD textures, and the iconic Chris and Claire Redfield, as well as the Ashford storyline. Hello everybody, my name is Arcturra, and today we're going to try out one of the greatest Resident Evil games ever made. I don't know about you, but I'm excited for the Veronica remake, so I decided to jump back into 2000's classic with a twist. This game originally released with its iconic controls and fixed camera angles, but thanks to the magic of modding, we can now play it over the shoulder third person, just like the modern Resident Evil games. With the HD texture pack, widescreen support, and the brand new modern camera mod by heysnippy, the game feels refreshed while keeping the same tense story and atmosphere that we always loved. Starting off with the base game, the nostalgia presence of this game just sets a special place in my heart, but then we get to tweak it within the mods for modern gaming. From the original fixed camera angles to this newer over-the-shoulder perspective, like in the newer games, everything comes together beautifully. We're going to start with Claire Redfield. The HD retextures take her classic look to another level. It blends perfectly with the over-the-shoulder camera and upgraded graphics, as well as the widescreen support, just like the HD remaster version. It gives us a far more POV and details when exploring throughout the game. This is a game changer. The modern camera mod transforms Code Veronica X into a full over-the-shoulder third-person experience. It's highly customizable, so you can tweak distance, height, and feel, and it works great on PC, X2, or Dolphin. The over-the-shoulder view exploration, combat, and boss fight feels completely fresh, although I did find some small challenges to get used to. It's still a total game changer that takes this 2000s classic to play like a new gaming entry. Of course, it's still early, so it's a little glitchy in places. It's mostly visual stuff, but I was able to play for a while and had a ton of fun without any game-breaking issues. The aiming when shooting took a couple minutes to get used to, but I did quickly get the hang of it. I had to learn that you have to use the right joystick to turn Claire's character model. I was trying to use the left joystick and it just wasn't working. It kind of like snapped back to the original spot. So then I had to learn how to use it with the right joystick. And then also I found myself whenever I would fight like hunters or anything, or tyrants or anything that would basically kill me really fast, I would come out of the doorway from the previous room and then I would go to aim at the hunter. And sometimes the POV would go to the other side of the wall. So whenever I was shooting, I found myself shooting in whatever direction, and then all I could see is the wall. So in one of these clips, I have me shooting a dog, a zombie dog, of course. Okay. I was going to say. I can't see it, dude. Going off audio cue there. But I go off audio cues because you can hear it getting hit. Like the dog makes a noise whenever you hit it. And then I could tell it was dead, but only because of the audio cue. Like, because the POV was on the other side of the wall. So that is one of the main issues I had with this. And I think that's like the only issue other than like, it's basically all just aiming. That's it. I did end up doing a full playthrough in hype of the new Veronica remake. So I started going through my first playthrough with the original fixed camera, but then I actually found this mod and decided to start over and complete it with a new feel to it. Some areas are very small, so the camera gets close, but it's still incredibly fun. Look at this perspective. Exploring from this angle really highlights how peculiar some of the level design is. You see walls and details you were never meant to see. I didn't even know these pictures existed here in this shot. See, these pictures you never saw before because of the fixed camera angle. And then one of these, yeah, see this book right here? I only knew that because of the fixed camera. I don't know if I would have spotted that. Like I mentioned earlier, the combat is still wonky sometimes, but it does work. You can still do quick turns, and some sections feel so much easier in third person. I will mention, some items don't render perfectly since they relied on the shiny sparkle in the original, so I think I have missed an item or two, or have to spam the action button if I knew where they were. But overall, it's very playable, and I loved it. I did finish the entire game, and I looked at some of the YouTube comments to try and create my own poll to see what the viewers prefer to watch. Original fixed camera angle or the third person over the shoulder view. Let me know in the comments what you guys prefer. Do you prefer the original one or the new over the shoulder mod? I'm also thinking about doing a Resident Evil 2 remake modded with the fixed camera angle. So it's going to be backwards what I just did. So I just did the full playthrough of Code Veronica. It started with fixed camera angle, but then I used the mod to make it over the shoulder. But now I'm thinking about doing another Resident Evil 2 remake, which is over the shoulder, but do the modded version with the fixed camera angle. Anyways, back to Code Veronica. Fighting bosses weren't too much of a challenge with the new angles, but Nosferatu was kind of hard because whenever you have the sniper, you have to aim with the right joystick. So it was kind of backwards because usually you aim with the left one while you're aiming. So that one was kind of tricky. And then Veronica at the end was also pretty tricky. If you want to see the full playthrough, I do have them listed on my YouTube. You could just go to my channel and check out the playlist. So if you decide to play this and you get stuck like I did here in the bioexperimentation room, you can switch back to the fixed camera angle literally with the click of a button. It does not break the game. You can switch back and forth between the two. I had that one issue in that room where you look at the picture. You have to move the camera around, and it was glitchy. So I had to move back to the fixed camera angle, worked perfect, and then I just clicked one button, back to the mod, and it worked perfectly. It was literally seamless. The modder did very well on this, and I love this modding community, man. They do a great job with Resident Evil. But all right, that's everything I wanted to share with these mods. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? If you're a Resident Evil fan like I am, are you excited for the new Code Veronica to come out? Because I am. That's pretty much the entire reason why I did Resident Evil 2 Remake, because it's 3 months before this as far as the storyline. And the new remake is going to come out. Like I said before, this is one of my favorite games from Resident Evil, from Capcom. And I think the remake is going to be sick. And that's literally the whole point of this mod, is to kind of experience that before it comes out. If you want to see my full playthrough in third person, I have some videos uploaded, and I've got other playthroughs as well if that interests you. You think you would play Code Veronica like this? I thought it was pretty cool. I love both versions for sure. I grew up with the fixed camera angle myself, so I love that one too. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, probably with more modded classics. I do stream almost every single night. I stream on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and TikTok, all of them. I have Instagram. I put shorts out all the time. I put reels out all the time. Please check any and all of those out, and any other games that I have on my channel that you may be interested in, please go check them out. That's what they're there for. I love video games, and I love to share it with you guys. Peace.